very much. Well, wow. What can I say from the diaspora? You said from Africa to Africa. Yes, because the Caribbean and the Americas are the sixth region of Africa. The sixth region of Africa has been recognized by President Obasanjo and myself, who actually pioneered it in 2005. And I am proud to see the developments that have happened over the years in terms of the relationships between Nigeria and the continent, and Nigeria and the continent and the Caribbean. CARICOM, Trinidad and Tobago, Antigua and Barbuda, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Kitts have all established diplomatic relationships here in Nigeria. And that is something to be proud of. And I think let's give Nigerians a round of applause for recognizing the sixth region. We have engendered to come back home. I just came back from Burkina Faso, and they are fast-tracking permanent citizenships for people of African descent in the diaspora. And IPADA, which also means the return, is already pioneering that in Nigeria. I believe that together with myself and Otumba, we will, of course, bring this IPADA initiative to the government of Nigeria to start years of return following from 2025. I am quite sure that by 2026, even La Campagne will not be big enough to hold the number of diasporans of African descent who would be ready to come back home and experience all that IPADA is promoting as an initiative. And it is indeed an initiative because it's the vision of my brother. We used to call ourselves the twins, and we are still twins. Over 30 years ago, we have been twins. And we have been looking at Motherland Beckons. That was the first initiative, bringing our diasporans back home to the motherland. It has now grown into IPADA initiative, and that is the return. We need to make sure that we can, as he earlier said, bring together under Ubuntu the ability to have our very, very, what I would say, they are painting. You know, Afro-descendants need their home. They need to come back home. The Indians in the Caribbean have been given special citizenship in India. All others have done the same. We need to show by example that we need to bring our people back home. On behalf of the Caribbean, on behalf of the sixth region, we salute, celebrate, and promote IPADA initiative for 2025 and 2026. Gathered here are so many of our Afro-descendants who have shown support to this IPADA initiative, and they're still coming in. Tomorrow morning, more are coming in. They're all coming in from the US, Caribbean, etc. Kudos to Otumba Wanle, Akin Boboye, my twin, for demonstrating the vision and being committed to the vision, passionate about it. And what we saw this afternoon, Carnival, which we have celebrated a lot in Trinidad and Tobago. I dare say it's the #1 carnival all over the world. I was responsible for bringing it to Calabar. So I'm happy to see Calabar being featured here this evening. And on behalf of my Afro-descendants, on behalf of the governments of the Caribbean, on behalf of my head of state and my Minister of Tourism and Foreign Affairs, who actually met Otumba when I took him to Antigua 2-3 times, I think. We were given land to set up this same sort of resort. Africa, we called it Africa in Antigua. And we are going to now, next year, look at implementing Africa in Antigua, Africa in Tobago, Africa in Trinidad, Africa in Barbados. And it is going to be La Campagne Tropicana, Caribbean. Ladies and gentlemen, I salute Otumba Wande Akimboboye. Please stand and give him a round of applause. Mr. Akimboboye, my twin, your vision, your commitment, your passion is second to none. Let nobody say that you have not driven the return to Nigeria. Ghana has done it. Burkina Faso is doing it. You will lead it, and I will support it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming, and may we celebrate. Thank you.